Hello, everyone. Welcome back for yet another exciting session at the Economic Times Phoenix CXO Summit, APAC. It is now time for an insightful case study presentation on the topic, Delivering Priceless Experiences in the Digital Age by Rustom Dastoor, Senior Vice President, Head of Marketing and Communications, MasterCard. Rustom leads the marketing and communications function across Asia Pacific with a focus on establishing MasterCard as the world's most innovative payments technology company. He's also a member of MasterCard's Asia Pacific leadership team and the global marketing and communications leadership team. Rustom harnesses an integrated digital-first marketing mix to demonstrate MasterCard's value in bringing the power of connected commerce to life. This is exemplified through platforms and campaigns that empower consumers to safely and conveniently make purchases ranging from everyday essentials to the extraordinary that drive their passions. He also enables MasterCard's partners ranging from the world's largest financial services companies and digital giants to small businesses across Asia to become digitally enabled. In addition, he helps position MasterCard as a partner of choice for governments who are reimagining their national digital infrastructures. In this engaging case study presentation, learn how the digitization of marketing is changing relationships between consumers and brands, and how brands can deliver superior experiences to consumers that are more relevant and meaningful to them, and at a time and place of their choosing. And before I pass on the frame to Rustom, I request our audience to keep sharing their questions and reflections in the comment section here. And without any further delay, let me hand over the frame to Rustom now. Over to you, Rustom.
Thank you. It is not an exaggeration to say that data is quite simply exploding. Humanity's current rate of data creation has us doubling the world's data every 2 years. And this space is expected to increase, not decrease. By 2025, the amount of data will double every 12 hours. This has significant implications for businesses and for marketing as a function. A large part of this data deluge will be driven by the advent of 5G. 5G will seamlessly connect a massive number of sensors embedded in virtually everything we use on a daily basis. With high speeds, superior reliability, and negligible latency, 5G will expand the mobile ecosystem into new realms. With connected devices throwing off massive data streams, we will need to turn to artificial intelligence to make sense of it all. AI can help us predict consumer outcomes better and build more intuitive and personalized consumer journeys. Data coupled with advances in hardware across personal devices, processing power, and cloud computing will finally allow us to capitalize on the promise of augmented reality and virtual reality, leading us into a true digital universe presently being heralded as the metaverse. This will enable us to personalize services and experiences like never before. Specifically, more informed behavioral segmentation will enable us to serve consumers on their unique needs and behaviors. We will be able to target them more precisely through their individual devices and with location accuracy. Not only will we be able to personalize experiences, we will be able to do it in a scalable fashion, where effectiveness will not be at the cost of efficiency. We will be able to apply decision science tools to predict consumer behavior better and serve it more purposefully. Rapid response mechanisms will enable us to instantly capitalize on opportunities, and multi-channel behavior will allow us to meet consumers where they are. But none of this comes without challenges. With more data, more devices, and more content, consumers will be easier to reach, but much harder to engage. User experiences will dictate which applications consumers engage with and who they stick with. Businesses will not get a pass for poor consumer experiences based on their industries. Consumers will demand the same standards for user experience and design across industries as they presently get from the leaders like Uber or Google. They will distinguish brands based on trust. New tools like NFTs, which track digital provenance, and other cybersecurity tools such as biometrics and secure digital identities will guide choice and preference. But as more things change, the more they stay the same. Research informs us that despite the advances in technology, consumers still prefer experiences over things. Particularly as we look to come out of the pandemic, We believe consumer hunger to experience life at its fullest will trump any other technological advancement we make along the way. As a company, we recognized this insight way back in 1997, and it gave birth to our multi-generation, multi-country, multi-award-winning marketing campaign, Priceless. Priceless is one of the most successful campaigns in the history of marketing, but we needed to update Priceless for the digital era and go from simply observing priceless moments to enabling our consumers to create their own priceless experiences. Here's how we did it. In order to create digital priceless experiences, we need to bring the best of all our capabilities together for a consumer to engage in a single digital experience. To enable that, we look at 3 layers integrating together. The first is the infrastructure layer, or the backbone, comprising of data, analytics, and technology. The second is the enablement layer, comprising of products and services. And the third is the experience layer, comprising of brand, consumer passions, sponsorship assets, platforms, UX, and design. Making these 3 layers work together anywhere and everywhere is the key to delivering superior digital experiences. Now let's take a look at how this all comes together through the life of a single consumer.
Meet Charlene, a potentially valuable consumer. Let's see how we can engage her with marketing technology and our priceless assets. Our Priceless Specials AI continuously tracks social media and websites to flag trending topics and match them to existing offers. It picks up that yoga retreats are trending among Sydney-siders. The AI searches our database for matching offers and finds one for a yoga retreat in Singapore. It then creates contextually relevant ads, which are served programmatically onto sites where people are searching for yoga retreats. Charlene spots the offer. She clicks on the ad and is taken to the Priceless Specials page. The offer is only available for MasterCard cardholders, but Charlene doesn't have a MasterCard. She clicks through and is shown a list of available cards. She selects a World Elite card from a preferred bank and applies online. A digital card is issued instantly on a bank's app, along with a welcome message featuring the yoga retreat offer. Delighted, Charlene uses her new MasterCard to book immediately. Later, as Charlene browses through the Priceless City's experiences in a bank app, she notices the Chainsmokers have an exclusive concert for MasterCard cardholders in Singapore that same weekend. To get tickets, all Charlene has to do is sign up for Spotify Premium with her MasterCard. She had been on the fence about whether to sign up for Spotify, but now she's sold. With a yoga retreat and the Chainsmokers concert to look forward to, Charlene can't wait for a trip to Singapore. After the yoga retreat, Charlene is offered lunch promotions for healthy meals based on a geolocation. She picks one and books a Grab. MasterCard has partnered with Grab on priceless causes, and together they will donate 10 meals to the World Food Program for every ride. After her meal, she taps her phone to pay via her bank app. After payment, she's invited to redeem points to offset her bill. Everywhere Charlene pays, she's reassured her credentials are secure with the MasterCard Sonic Acceptance tune. With every digital interaction paid, owned, or earned, the AI learns more about Charlene's preferences. Using decision science tools, we're able to help Charlene discover highly relevant offers and experiences unique to a digital profile. After a perfect day, it's time to enjoy the Chainsmokers with a friend. What Charlene doesn't know is that a bank and MasterCard have chosen her for a priceless surprise to meet the Chainsmokers in person before the concert. An amazing weekend experience has now become the experience of a lifetime. An experience that now means Charlene is a loyal and engaged consumer. Priceless.
Now, while we would love all love to travel to Singapore and experience what Charlene has. For now, most of us are stuck at home. So our mission was to bring online experiences that deliver on the promise of our products, assets, and campaigns into people's homes. Let's take a look at one stay-at-home initiative that enabled consumers to enjoy gaming from the safety of their homes during the pandemic.
In March 2020, the world came to a grinding halt. Travel ceased, spirits sank, and with nowhere to go, rewards points balances soared. A cause of concern for loyalty program managers at banks, airlines, and hotels, and frustration for cardholders with millions of unused reward points. But the pandemic accelerated stay-at-home activities such as e-gaming, whose revenue grew to $178 billion in 2020, plus 24% versus previous year. High-spending gamers are mass affluent 35 to 44-year-old men and women who use credit, debit, and prepaid cards for in-game currencies. The MasterCard Asia-Pacific marketing team saw this as an opportunity to tap a fast-growing and lucrative category and turn liability into consumer delight by building the MasterCard Gamer Exchange, a conversion engine that redeems unused reward points for gaming currency across 4,000 gaming titles. Cardholders can redeem points in 5 easy steps through an API integrated into the loyalty app. Cardholder checks into their loyalty app and chooses the MasterCard Gamer Exchange to burn points. Selects game title and denomination like Mobile Legends Diamonds. Inputs player ID and zone ID. Reviews order summary and confirms redemption. Loyalty Program Manager deducts reward points from their points balance in addition to a $2 processing fee included in the points redeemed. The MasterCard Gamer Exchange also has a cool gifting feature, which cardholders can use to send gifts to friends. The customer dashboard provides detailed updates of every transaction, a library of all titles hosted on the platform, and a reward points converter. With local language and currency conversion capabilities, the MasterCard Gamer Exchange can operate in 75 countries, giving MasterCard's partners first-mover advantage in this $178 billion industry.
But it's not just visual engagement and stimulation that is being reshaped by technology. It is also audio engagement that is going through a phenomenal transformation. The Internet of Things and specifically voice-enabled IoT devices are set to boom. While this boom will bring many benefits for businesses and marketers, there is a risk of brand disintermediation, where there is no longer a visual field in which to insert a logo. To preempt this, MasterCard has developed a sonic brand, which over time will become as prevalent as our visual brand, and retain our brand equity in the audio space. Here's Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park explaining it best.
I've been lucky to have a lot of different experiences with, ways of making music, people I've made music with, from Jay-Z to Paul McCartney to Metallica. I'm Mike Shinoda. I'm a musician and an artist and a producer. When I heard about the MasterCard anthem, I thought there's actually a lot of room to explore in this project. My challenge was finding creative ways to approach that feel simultaneously modern and human. One of the things that I liked about the notes is that when I started to play them using different instruments, all of a sudden they jumped to other cultures. And that to me was so important. The tiniest little things can actually make a big difference at the end of the day.
Over time, the Sonic brand will play at every interaction consumers have with our brand where audio is present. Here's one such example.
Smart speaker. Order red acrylic paint.
Your order has been placed.
Coronavirus has reshaped our relationship with technology. It has also given rise to a phenomenon called the Great Reassessment, which has seen people questioning their daily lives, their work, and their purpose. Research we conducted earlier this year found that consumers have become more conscious of the positive impact they have in the world as a result of the pandemic. In fact, 85% of respondents said they are willing to take personal action to combat environmental and sustainability issues. To help our consumers, we launched the Priceless Planet Coalition with 40 like-minded partners in 15 countries. Together, we pledge to fight climate change through the restoration of 100 million trees over 5 years. Additionally, in collaboration with Swedish fintech Doconomy, MasterCard launched a carbon calculator that enables consumers to see a snapshot of the carbon emissions generated by their purchases across spending categories. The calculations are powered by the independently verified Poland Index and come with the recommendations on how to reduce your carbon footprint, as well as options to contribute to forest restoration projects through MasterCard's Priceless Planet Coalition. The card, which is printed with recycled pollution, or air ink as it's also known, and with no magnetic strip, is the first of its kind in the world. It is also the first to deny you your purchase if you've crossed your set carbon limit. We have created a donation platform through which we are giving consumers the option to round up their everyday spend on their card to the nearest dollar, with the difference automatically being donated to a charity of their choice. We are excited to share that we've seen 60% growth in year-on-year donations via MasterCard's donation platform, and this growth is in part due to technologies such as this, turning everyday behaviors into acts of generosity, while asking almost nothing more of individuals. But at the end of the day, it's not all about technology. We may live in a technology-forward world, but we are now and forever a humanity-first brand. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I hope this serves as inspiration for you to build your own priceless digital experiences.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rustom, for those incredible insights. It was amazing to see how MasterCard is keeping up with its brand promise to deliver priceless experiences that count beyond material things. I'm sure our audience had a lot of takeaways from the session on how they can use digitization to create experiences that are meaningful and engaging, and not just for customers, but also for their own workforce as well. So thank you so much once again, Rustom. It was a great session. And thank you everyone for joining us. There are many more exciting sessions coming up for you. So stay tuned and do keep sharing your thoughts and learning from today's session on social media by using our hashtag ETPhoenixAPAC. We will see you for the next session now. Take care and bye-bye.